I'm Angela Raincatcher, the convener for Connect DC. We are a Wiccan-based public ritual group that seeks to heal and transform the city of Washington, DC through magic, mystery, and celebration. I am coming to you tonight from the ancestral lands of the Piscataway peoples. And as a member of an earth-honoring tradition, I want to pay respect to their elders past and present, and to honor their truths. Each year, the Connect DC Ritual Circle crafts an intention that guides our work. And this year, our annual intention is, our community is a vibrant container of healing, hope, transformation, and joy. Connect DC provides a sacred space where we can connect with our deepest selves and with each other. By celebrating the cycles of nature, we fill ourselves with love, and we pour that love into the world. Now, today is a full moon, which is an important marker to the Witches' Month. The full moon is a time when we can reinforce our intentions and add strength and stability to whatever we are working to manifest here in the physical. And just as the patterns and cycles of the moon and the sun mark the passing of time in nature, so too are there patterns and cycles in our society and our cultures that are important markers for us. These are holy days like our 8 Sabbats, the Jewish High Holy Days, Hinduism's Diwali, and many other festivals, Islam's Eid al-Fitr, and Christianity's Christmas and Easter. But we also have secular markers, such as the first day of school, Labor Day, Memorial Day, and the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November in the US, which is Election Day. And Election Day is looming large for many of us. For those of us who live and work in and around the nation's capital, election season brings heightened visibility within the nation's consciousness. Oftentimes, the very name DC is spat out as all that is wrong with our nation: corruption, greed, and cynicism. But I have lived in the DC area now for a little over 20 years, and corruption, greed, and cynicism do not describe any of the lovely people that I know and that I've met in that time. But needless to say, that is being directed at our city. And that's a lot of negativity to throw at the hardworking and diverse people who call this city home. And it's also a lot of negativity and ickiness, I mean, for lack of a better word, well, I'm sure there are better words, but I don't have it right now, at the very land itself. And so tonight, our meditation, which was written by Katrina Messenger, is going to focus on that land, on the land that Washington, D.C. is on, the land and the rivers and the green world of Washington, D.C. In just a moment, I have to push some buttons. Here we go. During the meditation tonight, we're going to envision the Potomac and the Anacostia rivers and Rock Creek as acting as circulating systems to expel waste products from the city, Well, the great park along which all the green areas of the city act as lungs for the city, breathing in oxygen. So we'll be visualizing the city breathing and simultaneously expelling toxic waste, just like any organism breathes in oxygen and exhales carbon dioxide. The capital of the United States was founded in 1790 on land donated by Maryland and Virginia at the juncture of two great rivers, the Potomac and the Anacostia. The city was designed as a diamond-shaped compass flower with four quadrants and crisscrossing streets in a repeatable pattern from edge to edge. The plan featured parks and avenues later named after the states, and circular parks that later became traffic circles. A central stretch was set aside for the National Mall, the seat of the federal government, and its associated institutions. Looking at this map from, I think it's 1862, you'll notice the shape of the two rivers and how their juncture sits just below center of the diamond. You'll also notice in the area just north of center, almost coinciding with that juncture and stretching northward, is Rock Creek and Rock Creek. And you might also notice that the land to the west of Potomac, which is now in Virginia, is actually no longer part of Washington, D.C. itself. And so moving on to our meditation. I invite you to find a position that is comfortable for your body. Turn down the lights a bit if you want. Close your eyes if you are comfortable and safe doing so. And bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just allow your attention to notice your breathing in and your breathing out. Without judgment and without trying to change it. Just breathing in and breathing out. And you may find that your breath is naturally just becoming deeper and slower. And in this time, I invite you to notice, just notice the patterns of your breath. Is your breath inward the same length and quality as your breath outward? Is there a smoothness or is it interrupted? Is it cool or is it warm? Notice the unique pattern of your breathing without judgment. As you notice these patterns, notice also if there's a pause between breathing in and breathing out. It could be a large pause or a small one, or hardly even noticeable. Note as well the pause between breathing out and breathing in. And consider your own unique fourfold pattern of breathing in, pause, and breathing out, and pause, and breathing in, and pause, and breathing out, and pause. And at some point, either at the current pause or the next, slip through to that place behind your eyes. Slip through from here to there, the place between your eyes. And then bring your attention down to your feet and imagine that the bottom of your feet can open up. And as you breathe, allow the energy of the green vital earth flow up into you through your feet, filling you with each breath. With each breath, that energy of the earth flows up into your legs, into your hips, into your abdomen, your lungs, and your heart. And from there, that green energy flows through your entire body, your hands, your fingers, energizing and revitalizing every part of you, up into your face and your head, your brain. And it begins to bubble out the top of your head and flow down the outside of your body, covering you with that green living energy of the earth. And just take a moment to notice how your body feels when it's filled with the energy of the earth. And now bring your attention back up to the top of your head and imagine that the top of your head can open up to the starry sky above. And now as you breathe, feel the energy of the cosmos funneling down and flowing into your head and into your body. That light, scintillating energy flowing through every cell in your body, your head, your face, down into your shoulders and your arms and your hands, your fingers. It flows into your heart, into your lungs. And as you breathe from there, it flows through all the parts of your body using your circulatory system. And it continues flowing down into your abdomen, into all your vital organs, getting into every nook and cranny of your body, down into your hips, into your legs and your knees, down into your calves and your feet, down into the earth itself. And again, just take a moment as you breathe to notice how you feel filled with the light of the starry heavens. And now in your mind's eye, in this place connected to earth and to stars, see yourself hovering above the city of Washington, D.C. You're so close you can hear the traffic sounds, the clatter of feet, the voices of the people, and the voice of the city itself. And slowly allow yourself to lift up until you can see the diamond clearly, along with the two rivers and the northern Creek Park. If you need a visual, you can open your eyes. I have a map of the city showing the rivers and all of the green spaces. But in your mind's eye, continue to watch the city for a while. The rivers, the green spaces. Until you can see it breathing in and out. In and out. And just like each of us has a unique breathing pattern, so too does the city have a unique pattern of breathing in and breathing out. Notice how the parks breathe, where the city pauses, and vice versa, how the city breathes as the parks pause. Notice in your mind's eye the air circulating from the parks to the city. See those currents of air traveling along the city thoroughfares to reach from all of the parks out to the tips of the diamond and beyond. Notice the waterways collecting and carrying the political morass, the ethical decay, and the corporate entanglements. Taking and collecting all of that and moving it out towards the Chesapeake Bay and out then further towards the ocean where it can be transformed. And so the parks breathe out through the city, and then the waterways breathe that back in and take it down to the ocean. And with each breath, see the city becoming healthier and healthier. Watch it becoming revitalized and lighter. With each breath, the city becomes brighter and more invigorated as it evolves into the bright promise of this country's founding mothers and fathers. And now we see that brightness of the city begin to shine forth and connect in a beautiful network of light to all other parts of the nation. As the city of Washington breathes and shares itself with other parts of the United States, so too do the millions of people, along with waters, the plants and animals, and the land itself, share themselves with the nation's capital. And many of us who live in DC, we come from different places. So let us just take a moment to remember those places and how they are connected to the place that we now call home. And for folks who are joining us from other locations, send out some of the love that you have to your connections and your experiences and memories of DC. And so we have this back and forth reciprocity between the capital and the rest of the country, from the rest of the country back to the capital, and all of the people that live in this nation are feeling that energy, that love. Now bring your attention back to the city. The city of golden networks, as you can see from the satellite image at night, where you can still see the rivers. Bless the city capital. Wish it well. And begin breathing along with it as the city breathes in and breathes out. And as you breathe with it, notice the pauses. Breathing in, pause, and breathing out, pause. And again, maybe not on the current pause, but perhaps with the next one. Slip easily from there back to here, back into the here and now. And now take a deep breath in and bring your attention back to the present moment, back to the time and the place where your physical body resides. Begin to become aware of your body. Feel your feet on the floor, your thighs on the cushion or on your seat. Maybe you need to roll your shoulders. Just start to move your body gently to bring yourself fully back into it. Roll your neck. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Oh, yeah. Open your eyes if you haven't done so. And then you might want to rub your thighs and pat your arms and pinch your nose and pull your ears. Ooh, not too hard. Ooh. Ah. And then say your name 3 times aloud. So I'll say my name, Angela, Angela, Angela. And just so I know you all back, if someone will put their name in the comments 3 times. And that'll just help me know that you guys are with me. I'm sorry, you're with me. Come on, I know you're back. Ha ha, your real name. All right, excellent, excellent. I'm glad. I just love seeing who's actually here and saying hello to everyone. So I want to thank all of you for joining tonight. I invite you to leave some feedback and to share your experience if you want in the comments below. And please share this video when it is posted to the Connect DC Facebook page. That just takes a few minutes after we go off the air. I also want to let you know that if you have missed any of our past moons or Sabbats, Connect DC has a YouTube channel now. Just do a search for Connect DC Ritual and you'll find us. I haven't gotten our link or name in it quite yet, so you just have to do a search first. And once you find us, if you also have a YouTube account, please consider subscribing to our channel. And that way you'll just get updates as to when we post new videos. All of the moons and all of the Sabbats that we've done so far online are posted there. I also invite you to join Connect DC next on Friday, October the 16th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for our Dark Moon message, Katrina Messenger. Then on Friday, October 30th, is our full moon meditation. We get 2 full moons this month. Woohoo! That'll be Friday, October 30th. Again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. First, at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, we'll have our Samhain ritual. So we do that weird time. We have that time change there. So just be aware of that. But again, if you happen to miss this live, you'll be able to see it recorded on Facebook and on YouTube. Just a couple more announcements, I promise. There's also a new module of the Reflections Mystery School Seeker program starting this Saturday, October the 10th. The topic for this module, a 3-month module, is magic and ritual. So you can sign up for that at our website at reflectionsdc.org. And the application period for the Reflections Celestial program is currently open through November 1st, 2020. And you can get more information and apply for that, again, at our website, reflectionsdc.org. And now, for a moment, I just kind of lost my thought. So for now, go out, do your work. Love people, love those who are close to you, love yourself. May the gods be with you, and blessed be.